it starts to sound like a jet taking off when it's any higher. Anyway, the weekly Simulated Universe rewards have reset, so I thought we could jump on in and continue the hunt for some good boothill ornaments. So we're going to be going for the Talia set as usual. Let's jump on in, and I think I'd quite like to do a Darnung Imbibitor Lunae run. So let's go for Darnung. We'll take Dingyun as well, Aventurine and Runmei as usual. Where is she? Oh, here she is. And I think we are going to go for... Oops, we've lost focus here. That's better. I think we are going to go for a propagation run. And let's not have any abundance or remembrance this time. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I think propagation's pretty good with Darnung because his main damage comes from his enhanced basic attack. Let's go for the Curio. And I quite like the Shattered Star Bait, which increases our movement speed and also speeds us up in a fight. So I am not too used to playing on controller, so it might take a little bit of time to get used to the controls. But there we go. But we shouldn't have too much trouble. And we've got a little bit of sound as well. Okay. Let's speed it up. And we're just going to use a basic attack with Venturine so he can fully power up. Fully power up Darnung's attack. Oh. Okay. Let's go for this first one because it is a propagation blessing. And I like this propagation blessing as well. Okay. I think if we maybe pop Darnung's technique before going in, we might. Oh, almost. We almost took them down in one hit. That's okay. Just a couple more hits, and he will be down. Perfect. Right. None of these shout out at me. I think we'll go for this exposed brain matter blessing, which will spread the basic attack damage and also give us our resonance, which will make it so that Darnung can go again instantly and does a bit more damage as well. All that we'll is, let's get this barrel. All that we'll need to be careful of is making sure we have enough skill points. We do get 2 from using the resonance, so that shouldn't be an issue. Okay. And he's almost down, almost down. Brilliant. Perfect. Okay, okay. Even though it's not propagation, I quite like the increased crit rate. Let's go for an occurrence this time. And that's nice. Some technique points. And we have got the Cosmic Altruist Part 3. Once again, you bump into Oswaldo Schneider's disciple at the bazaar. He looks like he has aged a lot. The economy on Veronix is in recession and the bazaar is quiet and deserted. Ah, you're right. There was no prize in the random pool of the previous Super Goodies game. He concedes guiltily. But I promise I'll give it to you, as you trust me and are my regular customer. Next, I'll teach you the last rule of business. Never lie to your customers, he grins. I can never remember which ones these are. I think the tantalizing one is a blessing, so let's get that. Perfect, perfect. We're going to reset. Ideally we find a propagation one. Okay. I don't think this is the best propagation blessing. The 3-star for us. I don't think it's the best one, but we'll take it anyway. And let's go for another occurrence. Okay, we have found a fight. Let's pop around maze technique and jump in. The astral computer before you, with a curved screen on top and a genderless human body at the bottom, is running a calculation at high speed. While it seems to be simulating the collapse of a massive star, only you know that you are playing a game of rock, paper, scissors with it. There's an 82.49% chance of you playing rock in the first game, and a 94.61% of you playing scissors in the second. If you choose to flip the table with me and battle with the monsters I created, there's a 99.37% chance of you losing. But if you leave some cosmic fragments behind, your chance of survival is 100%. It is awaiting your response. Yeah, let's fight for the 0.63% chance. I don't know about you, but I think our chance is actually a considerable amount higher than that. Okay, let's use some skills here. Okay. And we're gonna do that. I wonder if holding left trigger to get that selection up stops battle, because that's quite nice. That would be a nice bonus over playing on keyboard. And we're going to use Aventurine's ult. I can't remember, is this only one phase? Because this is not a challenge at all. Okay, we can use Darnung's ult as well on this guy. Okay. I suppose that's a bit better, but still, these robots are not going to be an issue. I'm pretty sure with a fully powered up basic attack on Darnung, points to spare if we use, and we'll take a crit rate on basic attack. If we use like Aventurine's skill, it will boost the damage for Donung. And we'll take, more damage for the character that we use the resonance ability on. And next up is the Elite. Okay. Shouldn't be an issue. Oops. Shouldn't be an issue, but we'll pop a few techniques. Just recover the points, and then we'll jump in with Danang. Perfect. We haven't got, I don't think we've got any spore propagation blessings yet, which are one of the, I find quite powerful aspects. But we shouldn't run into any difficulty. We can use Ranmei's ult again. And then just give him a whack. I'm gonna use Aventurine's ult and also his skill just to get the damage boost. We're gonna use Darnung's ult as well, so we're gonna have enough skill points. Yeah. And we're going to use Darnung's ult. Oh yeah, look at that. That stops combat, that's nice. And then we're going to use Tingyin's ult on Danang. This will give him some energy back and also boost his damage, which is nice. And then we're going to do that and queue up a resonance afterwards to get him going again. Yeah, very nice. And then one more hit, and this guy's done. Perfect. Okay, yeah, I like this one. This starts the spores spreading around. So it will put, and perfect. The space-time prison is very nice to increase everyone's Eidolon level. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, and let's see what we've got here. Okay. Let's think. I don't think that one's very good. And that one is unfortunately also not good for us. Okay. So let's jump into this domain here. Give these a whack. Let's not bother talking to anyone or doing anything. We're just gonna get straight through to the next level. And we've got an implement of error. This will let us take a negative curio for 3 fights, which and when we finish the 3 fights it will transform into a positive one. That's HP restoration. That's some energy. Yeah, this one is very good for us. More skill points. It will mean that these next few fights are a little bit more tricky, just because we won't have the skill points. But once we finish those fights, it should be nice and easy. Oh, and look at this. We are as usual, we'll do exactly the same as we always do. A couple hits, the Spore should burst. I'm gonna power this one up though, so that we get the AoE effect. And let's see. Let's do a reroll. I mean, we don't need this. We don't need the HP, but I think this might give us, yeah, perfect. The next resonance level. Yeah, and we're gonna take this this one that increases the duration of metamorphosis. So into a domain with an elite encounter. This is the tavern, which we have seen a few times already. So we are going to choose to fight both of the bosses for a blessing of preservation and nihility as well. Okay, right. Let's see, that one's gonna go next. I don't think we have a great way of stopping them though. I think what we might do, just to make sure, is I'm going to do this and then queue up Aventurine's ult. And we're going to hit this one. We get a shield from Aventurine's ult. We get a shield from Aventurine's ult, and I was just a bit worried that they were going to hit Darnung and do some damage. No, that's perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's get Ranmei's ult in here. And we're gonna hit this one on the right. Oh, we did take some damage, but it shouldn't be an issue. Okay. And hopefully we take them both out with a few hits from Darnung. And then we're going to use Tingyun's ult on him. Like this. And then a fully powered basic attack. I'm thinking maybe on this one, on the right. Yeah. And what queue? Oh, it must be close. Okay, they do have a bit of health left, but that's okay. And now we'll do it on that one. Perfect. So I think let's go for this one, which gives us some crit damage for a shielded character. Aventurine should mean that everyone kind of always has a shield. And we'll go for this weakness break efficiency. And here is the second elite, the second mini boss of the run. Let's get some technique points ready to go. I'm going to pop that and get ready with Darnung just to dive straight in. Okay, let's see what we're working with. This should be good. We managed to break his toughness already. So, oops, ran out of space there, but didn't miss anything. We were just in the process of using Ranmei's ult here. And, yeah, a couple hits, and this guy should be dealt with. Aventurine's ult as well. And we're going to use his let's see what our next set is. Okay, not off to a great start. We're looking for the Talia set. I'm not sure about that one. This one looks pretty good though. This one looks pretty good. So we're going to lock that one. I like the speed and the crit rate. Okay, perfect. And another domain of respite. Some respite. Straight on through though. No time to talk to her today. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We are up against some trotters. Let's get ready. These guys are tough. 3 timid sequence creatures that resemble a pig bump into you as you wander across the wilderness where the Hithrodan people dwell. They react differently to your presence. One is trembling, one is ready to flee, and one is in a combat position. You remember the description written in the Inter-Astral Peace Guide. The creatures are called sequence trotters, and they are translatitudinal organisms. They spend most time of their lives eating and escaping. Running into a sequence trotter is an auspicious sign. You start to think of a way to deal with them. The rules of the game must be fixed according to the personality of each trotter. And we are going to enter a room with 3 trotters. We do have to take them down quickly or else they escape, but I'm hoping it won't be an issue. We are low on energy. Oh no, oh no. I was sure I used Ronmay's technique, but that's okay. This middle one is going to escape soonest, so let's focus. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. We did a nice chunk of damage with the spore bursting. And we'll charge up Darnung's basic attack. Perfect, and just one left. A couple more hits, and it's down. Perfect. So we get 3 blessings this time. Oops, pressed the wrong button there. Oh well. We'll take this one. More crit damage on our basic attacks. And we'll take this one, even though it's, we don't really need the HP. And let's do one more occurrence domain here. Okay. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to make the most of this technique point pot there. And we've got the cremators. It is quiet and peaceful inside the cave. The groups of insects jumping in the air look like colourful stars in the sky. A lady with a grey matter-esque complexion is sleeping in the cave with noblesse worms crawling at her feet. When she opens her eyes and sees you, a colourful flame instantly materialises next to her, spreads along the wall and soon reaches your feet. You're surrounded by fire in an instant. Waves of memories gush into your mind, overloading your psyche. You recall the afternoon when you counted with your fingers for the first time in your life, and the first time you saw space ants walking in a straight line. Why do you remember these? I think they're quite charming, yeah. Remembering the trash makes you feel alive. You catch her letting out an icy snort. Worship Fuli, and we will burn your dull memories, she says. Okay, I think my blessings are quite good, so I'm going to take the cosmic fragments instead. And this is the last moment of respite before we fight the boss. So let's do some upgrades. I think this is good. Another 10% damage boost. Let's enhance that one. And we're actually at 405. We're at 405. You know what, I think it's probably worth saving these for an extra damage boost. Okay. So, as usual, we're going to pop a few techniques and jump into fight Svarog here. Okay, he's not weak to imaginary damage, which is the main thing that we do. So we're not going to be breaking his toughness too often. Let's use Ronmei's ult. Hopefully we can just combo him down nice and quickly. And I think... No, we're going to hit him to get Ronmei's ult debuff on him. Yeah, we'll just push him down. Perfect. Drop Aventrine's ult. And we're going to use his skill for the damage boost. And then we're going to queue up a couple ults here. Just to make sure this Svarog doesn't get a go. Oh, so close, look at that. What a shame. What a shame. I don't want to use... I think maybe just like one charge or two, so we're going to do that. And then get him going again with the resonance. And then we should also have an ult ready to go. Oh, perfect. One shot him. We are not going to get to do that this time. Hopefully the hand doesn't grab Danhang. Okay. That's okay. We don't need Ronmei right now. And perfect. Boom. There it goes. So, let's see what our final rewards are. Okay, not that one. That one is pretty good. Yeah, I like that. And what else have we got? We've also got yeah, I'm not sure about this one. It's got some nice substats on it, I guess. No, I don't think it's quite good enough. Okay, we're going to use some more of these and replenish with our backup. Okay. Some more Talias. Perfect. Not quite what we're looking for. This one is break effect, but the substats aren't great. So we're going to leave that there. Okay, let's finish up in the simulated universe, and I'd quite like to upgrade that. Relic we just got. So let's find it here. Okay, we seem to have some sorting going on. Let's sort by date obtained. Okay, perfect. And where are we looking? Oops. I'll get used to this eventually. Okay. It's not that one though. It's this one over here. Okay. So, ideally, if we get super lucky, we would see everything going to speed. But I don't mind some crit rate, I guess. What we don't want is the effective rate. And we don't really want the attack either. But we'll do a couple. Oh. I shouldn't have said anything out loud, should I? That's okay. see some speed. Okay, the crit rate is not awful, so it's not dead yet. Let's do another one. Okay, we wanted the speed. We're gonna keep going. More speed would be great. Okay, more crit rate is not awful. Right, if this last one lands in speed, I think it's usable on boot hill for sure. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Break effect, we got some nice speed, a little bit of crit rate.